Just waiting for people to get here. Hello. I know I didn't tell anybody I was going live. We know, Pike, we know. I don't like you either. What's going on, people? This is up to you. You ask questions and I will sit here and answer them. If not, I will turn off the live stream and get the fuck out of here because I got shit to do. Had a moment of peace temporarily, so figured I would see if anybody wanted to ask any questions. Except Pike, because he's a faggot. Well, I like jerking the bar off the floor. That's because I suck at deadlifts. So you should probably get tight. Personal preference, I fucking herk and jerk. But if I was teaching somebody how to do it, I would certainly have them start being tight and right. Jerking is something you do when nobody ever taught you how to deadlift, and you get so far into it that you refuse to learn new things. And that's likely why I couldn't hang on to my deadlift long enough at my last competition. How fat are you? Of course, that's the key there, is how fat are you as to how you should deadlift. No fat person should ever deadlift like a skinny little faggot. You guys that celebrated Thanksgiving, how was y'all's Thanksgiving? I ate way too much. Not a surprise. The wife cooked. It was her first time cooking a large Thanksgiving meal. Ended up feeding 15. And we still have leftovers. We made tons of fucking food. Good times. I ate like a whole flan to myself, just about. I pissed on the American flag. Behind the back deadlift is a solid movement. People can use it as an ego lift. Any lift can be an ego lift, but that's behind the back deadlifts are fine. They're not a fucking block pull Jefferson deadlift with reverse minis or some dumb shit. What's up, M. Anus? You did catch one. Of course, this is only the second one I've done, so it's not like we've been missing a lot. Pike, I just need another excuse to get fat. Fatter. That's Americans. If we have a chance to celebrate something with food, we goddamn do it. Hashtag diabetes. Good times though. Good people. Good food. Turkey and baked macaroni and cheese. Green bean casserole. Arroz con gandules, some baked beans, what else? Cranberry sauce, mashed potatoes, stuffing, all the traditional stuff, pecan pie, and some flan, a lot of flan. I fucking love flan. My Dominican bae is gonna make me a whole nother flan because she bought a lot of flan ingredients and has more leftovers, so I'm getting a whole nother flan to myself. Training's going good. I just uploaded week 2. My money sets for week 2 actually before I went live here, so that's up. Bumped up the weight on all my lifts. Everything's going good like it should. Nice, well-designed program, progressing as I should be. I feel fantastic after upping my calories. Like, my performance in the gym is so much better. That's why I went ahead and decided to do my normal peaking program, which I'm going to alter slightly because I'm not really peaking for a meet. But, you know, with the added calories back, I was ready for the increased workload. And that the week 1 of squats, man, I had the DOMs for like 3 days, and I've not had the DOMs in forever. I've been so hyper-focused on cardio that, you know, my squat and deadlift training in particular had been kind of going by the wayside. It was basically warm up, do a heavyish single, and then go do cardio. Yeah, feeling so much better with calories. Yeah, salmon. Yeah, you do kind of gotta define how much volume there. I'm assuming you're talking like high rep versus low rep, and there it's what are you trying to accomplish? What are your goals? Are you trying to get bigger? Are you trying to improve your conditioning? Are you trying to get stronger? You trying to aid in recovery? There's so many variables there, and it's not really a one is better than the other per se. It's what's your goal with your training, as to whether what volume, higher volume or lower volume, is going to suit you better. Booty building. I do glute bridges. I don't they're not on film. I think maybe there's some that I filmed for my coach last year sometime. I don't know if it ever made it to upload or not. But yeah, booty building. I'll be a hashtag IG model, wearing my bikini, and you guys will be paying me for these live cams instead of me doing them for free. I am from America. I was born in Southwest Virginia. I grew up in Florida, and I live in Tennessee. So maybe I'm your godfather, but I doubt it because I don't really like people, and I don't think there's anybody that's going to use me for their godfather because I will eat their children. JK, not serious. I like 5 kids, and then the rest can all go fuck off. Many tricep exercises apart from close grip. I do some pull downs, some tricep pull downs from time to time, and some push-ups if I'm bored. But really close bench press itself and then close grip is 90% of my tricep work. Turkey, when it's done right, is good, and with all the fixings around it, it's the details with turkey. The turkey by itself isn't really that great, especially if it's cooked bad. But if it's cooked good and surrounded by some mashed potatoes and gravy and stuff, it's really good. Overrated as fuck by itself. And I think most people, it's not even like our favorite part of Thanksgiving. It's the side stuff that goes around it. Usually I do bench press twice a week. Right now I'm doing it once because I'm doing OHP. Actually training OHP. OHP is something I never do. So I've sacrificed one of my bench days for an OHP day. So I don't really train like, I wouldn't call it chest. I train bench press. But yeah, normally 2 times a week. Random reviews. June 2015 was the last time I shaved my beard. I bet it's cold out there. Vag tables. I love vag tables. Yes, I like broccoli, cauliflower. Probably 2 staples, 2 of my favorite vegetables. Potatoes. If you don't follow me on Insta, Twitter, or FaceSpace, my whole cut, 5 nights out of the week, pretty much, I eat a kilo of potatoes before bedtime. As part of my intermittent fasting, and I'd like to save the majority of my calories for before bedtime. It's easier to sleep, and most of my carbs come from potatoes, and I was literally eating a kilo of potatoes at night before bed. Rap, my favorite training music, like rap, gangster rap with hard ass beats. I'm selling dope in my head and fucking your bitch. I am 5'11", just missed 6 foot. When I had a fro back when I was like 18 years old, I was like 6'3" because my fro was like this, and now I'm bald. Yeah, it was funny because I was growing my beard, and I had a meet coming up in June of 2015. And my wife wanted me to shave my beard, so I promised her after the meet I would shave my beard off. And I did the meet, and I shaved my beard off, and then she was like, "Oh my God, please don't ever do that again," because she forgot what I looked like under here. So yeah, bitches wear makeup, men wear beards. That's our cover up. Favorite rappers. As far as like training music, DMX, Lil Jon, Ying Yang Twins, Ludacris, T.I., like shit with really hard beats. Now as far as like listening to rappers, again, I like listening to those same people. And then like Jay-Z and Nas, fucking Mobb Deep, shit like that. I could sit here and name rappers I listen to for ages, but yeah, like as far as Cali Muscle's my favorite rapper. Is as far as like training music, I like just like I said, real shitty gangster, hard beating, fucking shitty rap music when I'm training. Making sure I'm not missing anything here. Band works at home for accessory work, busy schedule, less time in the gym, only main lifts there. Thoughts? I mean, you know, you got to do what you got to do. It's all about your priorities. I would say band work at the house for accessories is better than not doing accessories at all. However, it'd probably still be optimal to use what you got at the gym. If you could shave, you know, an extra half an hour to 45 minutes off your daily schedule and devote it to the gym, that would certainly be better. But again, everybody's priorities are different, so yeah, I would say doing some band accessory work at home is better than no accessory work at all. I honestly prefer the shitty dumb fucking around questions, but I don't have any problem answering some training related questions. M Anus, I used to do incline a lot. Lately I've not. It's good for, it'll make your upper pecs look good. I don't know that there's much transfer to like the actual bench press itself. It's personal preference really. If you want to do it for a good fluff and buff exercise, it's not going to hurt anything. I think there's a video of me a long time ago, back when I used to train at Shake and Bake Fitness and Tanning, of me incline benching 405. I don't know if I could replicate that now, but I can bench more on a flat bench now than I could then. I like dropping my IQ vastly. That's why I spend so much time on the internet. Helps me stay not getting too smart so I don't hurt myself. Am I a Jason Blaha supporter? Personally, no. Like I don't support Blaha like his, you know, CIA wannabe stuff, which thankfully he doesn't talk about it as much anymore. Most of the training methods he discusses are, you know, evidence-based. There's solid data on them. People have been using them with success for years. So as far as what he gives, as far as training advice and stuff he covers with training, you know, yes, I guess you would say support that. I agree with a lot of it philosophically. However, his like internet personalities, I really don't give a fuck. Sometimes I'll troll just to troll, but as far, it doesn't make a fuck to me like Team Alpha Destiny, Team Jason Blaha, Eric Bugenhagen fans. I don't care. If somebody says something stupid or something that I can roast or troll or something, maybe I'll make a video on it. But for the most part, I don't give a fuck about them as people. If people make entertaining videos, I will watch them. I like Vegan Gains' channel. He is a shit tier psychopath human being. However, his videos provide me with much entertainment, which is what I watch videos for, to be entertained. So yeah, and Blahino is coming for me. Jon Snow, currently I'm running a modified 5x5 where I do a money set as my 5th set, which is basically an AMRAP to technical failure, or till I feel the speed is going away, not to absolute failure, and just progressing based on said money set. It's typically how I start my peaking for meet prep. I start with 5x5s, and I'm kind of doing a modified version of that right now. How did I get 1.4k subs? I've been uploading for like 4 years now, 3 or 4 years, something like that, maybe 5. I don't know. I think I'm projected to have 2,000 subs in like 2025, so we all gonna make it, bruh. Just fuck it. If you got 6 subs, if you like uploading videos, fucking do it. And if you don't like uploading videos and you're only doing it to gain subscribers, but you don't like it, you're probably not gonna get the subscribers anyway. It's so saturated. There's gonna be a few hit or miss in between that can, are gonna make it, but every genre of everything right now on YouTube, be it gaming, car garage channels, fucking wrestling channels, fitness especially, everything's saturated. If you like uploading videos, upload them. If not, I wouldn't be doing this as like this is going to be my career or I'm going to make money in this. Fat people are funny. We are funny. I think it's a defense mechanism. Yeah, Spodo's Eric, his shoulders all loosey-goosey. Caffeine intake thoughts, the more the better. I like caffeine as a pre-workout. I used to be a pre-workout fucking junkie, like as far as the actual pre-workouts. Now I just drink coffee or a Monster or something. And I drink 2 cups of coffee in the morning when I get to work, and then I'll drink either 2 cups of coffee or a Monster or something before I go to the gym. Matt Croc's not a man anymore, so I'll take the shoulder surgery. Alcohol intake thoughts. I drink like twice a year. That's, again, personal preference. If you like to drink socially or whatever, fine. I'm not here to judge anybody. As far as progressing with your training, it's probably more of a hindrance. So, moderate as necessary. Like I said, I drink twice a year and I get shit-faced those 2 times and then that's it. I don't watch UFC as much as I used to. I'll catch a free fight every now and then. I won a $500 bet on the Mayweather-McGregor fight. That was the last fight I really looked at. I watched Pride FC back in the day more than I watched UFC, and then I watched UFC a little bit after they bought Pride, and then kind of, I don't know, when 2011 or so. I've not been watching as much since then. I still keep up casually, I guess. Pike, if you got the gains, they're gonna touch them, bro. How long can I hold my breath this time? JK, not doing that again. Work out at a commercial gym. The benches fucking suck. What do you think about doing exclusively Larson presses? My whole last training cycle was exclusively Larson presses, and then I hit a bench PR in my meet. So, yeah. Enes Fedor is my favorite fighter ever. Any fight stories? I'll give you 2. So when I was in 5th grade, we were playing basketball. It was me and my stepbrother, this girl named Nikki Glick, and her sister, and we were just playing a game of 21, and I went to go for a layup, and Nikki Glick, and this was 5th grade, she was way bigger than me. I went for a layup, and she just straight shoved me from behind, and I fucking ate dirt. And so I got up and fucking punched her right in the goddamn face. And she fell down, and then she went down the road and got her dad. And then her dad came down the road, and then my stepdad came out. And my stepdad put him on his ass. And that was the end of that. Second one, I was a senior in high school. This boy named Victor. We were playing volleyball. And I fucking spiked the fuck out of it on him. Yeah, not volleyball for 6 hours in the sun, unfortunately. But anyway, we were playing volleyball in PE class. And I spiked the fuck out of it, and then I flexed my little baby arm muscle right in his face, and he called me fat, and I told him he was a little pretty faggot, and then we started scuffling, and he actually took me down, he had me on my back, and I just rolled him over and got on top and landed about 8 straight rights before the PE coaches got me off of him. Went to the principal's office. He was sitting in there like big old fucking black eye with ice pack on it. And, you know, he ran his mouth some more saying, I don't even remember what he said, but my stepsister was in there because she was in trouble too. We were not a well-behaved family. And the female had to tell him, like, dude, look at your eye, you know, shut the fuck up. So that was the end of my fighting days. I've not gotten into a legit fist fight since I was in high school. There's usually no need for actual fist fights. I can typically break them up just by opening my mouth and being bigger than everybody for the most part. But I also avoid the situation. I'm grown. I have a kid. There's repercussions. I'm not trying to go to fucking jail over fighting. So, yep. See what I missed. I fight with obesity. I fight obesity every day, and obesity is kicking my ass. Carlos Colina is my favorite MMA fighter. Y'all are fucking hilarious. Look, random reviews. I know people like those videos, and those videos are fun to make. I'm not gonna sit here and beat a dead horse. Like, I can make an Alpha Destiny translator video for every video he does, and it would probably, you know, I would get 10 times the views I usually do. But it's really boring just to, like I said, beat the dead horse. Like, it is what it is. There it is for people to see. That's it. I don't like to harp on those things. I am not, you know, that's one thing I don't like about Jason Blaha is his channel. He does do that, which for him, he's making a living off of his social media, so I guess I can see the reasoning behind it, but I'm not going to sit there and beat that dead horse over and over. However, I will laugh, and if I find those sorts of videos entertaining, I will watch them, but I don't like making them 1,000 times over. You will mud wrestle me. I would destroy you. I have no idea what the fuck you're saying, Carol. But cool story, bro, I guess. Do I think Alpha can touch 405 in the bench touch and go? I mean, with enough time training, and if he trains smart, I don't see why not. I think even for naturals, you know, and I'm talking about putting in a decade or more, you know, even smaller guys, you should be able to hit 405. You know, if you're 175 to 200 pounds, I mean, it might be a stretch, but, you know, with enough time, I don't see it as being unreasonable. Yeah, I've still not gone down the entertainer path, and I'm not sure that I'm going to. I've had, like I said, I could beat that dead horse and go that route, but that shit gets stale. I make good money at my job. I've got 2 clients paying me money to program them right now. I do pretty good with my side hustles. I buy and sell cars and other items. I do fine with that. I don't need YouTube or YouTube money. The little bit of AdSense revenue I get, I think I've got $241 this year so far, which is a huge money revenue PR for me, and it's whatever. Like, I'm gonna buy either some trading books or pay for a meat fee or something like that. I really don't care. I think if you weigh 200 over 5 to 10 years, depending on your genetics, most people can get to well over 400. Pike, I would agree with that, especially if you weigh over 200. And I would say most people, you know, right there under 200, with enough time under the bar, you know, 405 is not unreasonable at all. Just a lot of people, they'll train for 2 or 3 years, and the first time they really stall with their progress, they stop. Terry will know. I sell cars. Electronics sometimes. I'm not really in the know with electronics. Every now and then I'll get a good deal. And I sell guns, which is legal in the state of Tennessee. And I sell legal weapons, not no fucking scrubbed off serial number shit like that. It's Pike Alex from Alpha Destiny. Oh shit. I couldn't make money on YouTube because I would just make my point in 1 minute and turn the camera off. Yeah, I feel you, Per. Like, I seriously, I much rather would make I like to keep my videos short like that. People choosing YouTube as a career path, I mean, go for it, but it just seems pretty unrealistic at this point, just given how saturated it is. So yeah, like I said, I do it for fun. It is fun to upload videos, talk to fucking random weirdos on the internet, shit like that. Should I buy Age of Empires 2? I don't even know what the fuck that is. I'm doing terrible at interneting. That's one of those mobile games, isn't it? I can Google it. I'm sitting here at my fucking Google machine, waiting on you scrubs to give me answers when I can find it myself. Oh, that's an old game. Holy shit. Let's see some gameplay footage. I'll tell you what, like the last similar game to something like that I played is Civilization on Super Nintendo. So that tells you how much I know about games like that. Yeah, dude, Civilization was fucking awesome. I sucked at it, but it was fun times. I didn't really get the concept of it when I was little, and then I played it again when I was older and understood a little bit better. I played the Smurf game on Game Boy Color. Well, speaking of, I'm going to get the rest of my day going, so had fun talking to you guys. I know this came out of nowhere, and I gave no warning that I was going to go live, but hope you guys have a good rest of your day and weekend and all that stuff. See y'all later.